Today I'm going to be talking about the top 3 inclusive denim brands of 2024. Hi guys, my name is Leslie D. Tug and I am so excited for today's video. And this channel is all about growing mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I love today's video. The inspiration came from my body is changing and I'm realizing, oh my god, like I'm gonna have to upgrade my wardrobe. Like eventually I'm not gonna be able to fit these things, and that's okay. My body gets bigger, my body gets smaller, but no matter what, I'm gonna love myself. And I hope you guys can continue that mindset with me. And that's how the inspiration came about. I went in my closet and I said, I have so much denim, and soon enough I'm not gonna be able to fit it all. But why don't I share with you guys my favorite denim brands, right? So if you guys enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you can see all my fire videos. And I miss OG YouTube, like when the girls used to sit down and doesn't have to have a whole bunch of b-roll. Like I'm bringing it back to YouTube basics, right? I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to vibe out. So I'm gonna give you guys my top 3 brands plus an honorable mention, because the honorable mention I don't even think exists anymore. I think they closed down, unfortunately, but it's my truth and this is what I've been using for so many years. Okay, if you are in a smaller body, no worries. This is not just for plus size people. I work with a lot of inclusive brands that go from like extra small to extra large, right? You might find value in this video. So let's get into it. Let's go into my honorable mention. I'm gonna miss this brand so much. They are actually closed down officially. I think that their business is closed. There's been a lot of controversy about how long it's been taking for people to get their product and things like that. So I'm not recommending that you order anything from them now. I hope that they revamp. This company was actually owned by a New York company when New York company was a thing. And I honestly don't know if New York company is still a thing. Is it? They closed the one down in my mall, so I just haven't checked their website. But a time ago, there was this company called Fashion to Figure. And Fashion to Figure was its own entity, and they used to have one at this huge mall in New York, and I used to go there every summer to go school shopping. Without fail, it was the one place that I knew that I would be able to find something that made me feel beautiful, and the company is called Fashion to Figure. And Fashion to Figure, RIP, had not only just like really soft, delicious denim, it was affordable. Plus, it wasn't just like any sort of basic denim, and I really appreciated being able to get my coolest jeans from them. I have quite a few examples, and maybe you guys can like tag some of your favorite brands and they can take inspiration from this, because they really need to be inspired. Like a lot of the plus size stores that I go to, they really stick to the basics. They don't go outside the mold, and they wonder why people don't buy their clothes, and it's unfortunate. But every brand has their own style, right? But every plus size store seems to have the same style. Like there's not like one that's for trending, one that's for business, one is for, oh, we're all gonna put Snoopy on our shirts. I'm gonna show you examples of some of my favorite pieces of denim that I have, and this is specifically for bottoms. I have 2 bags of laundry here, so I picked a really bad time to do this video, to be quite honest, because some of my favorite brands aren't in the hamper. But it's fine. I have just enough denim. But I'm going to give you an example. So we have pink denim. We have a pleated denim, which I'm going to show you. We have like a ripped denim. And all these are like trendy, right? Like they're not just some basic pair of jeans that are like, oh, we're just going to make the same pair and it always be the same. So these pink jeans are one of my favorites. I think I've only washed them one time because I just love them so much, and they have this cute little heart. But like, you see how that's thought out and it's different? Where will you ever find another store that carries plus size that will have pink denim? That makes me so freaking sad. I also have the matching denim jacket to these jeans, so obviously I'm clearly obsessed with pink. Then these are one of my favorite pairs of jeans. I've had these for 5 years. And they're a pair of jeans that you can't really get rid of because you're not gonna find another jean like this. You see right here, they have a pleated top. And this is why Fashion to Figure was my favorite, because they stepped outside the mold. They made sure that they made denim that were accessible to plus size people and was fashion. It wasn't just, oh, let's make sure we have all the basics, right? For plus size people. It was like, what can we do? How can we think outside the box and make it look good on plus people? Love that. And then lastly, my last example from fashion to figure. I'm not gonna do 3 for each one, but I just wanna show you like the variations of denim that I have from this one brand. Look at this. They're a wash gray and they're ripped. And then they are at the bottom. They're scrunched at the bottom. Where am I gonna find denim like that ever again? I'm literally not. I am mourning them. So as an honorable mention, I want to just thank Fashion to Figure for all their years of making me feel beautiful, making me feel loved, and having fashion that I can relate to. And that was not very easy. Now let's get into the actual brands that you could buy product from finally. All right, so the first brand that I'm going to mention is called Universal Standard. I love Universal Standard. I love what they stand for. I love their mission, and I love how they do their sizing. So if you're gonna buy from Universal Standard, make sure you check their sizing chart. Because the average woman in America or in the world is a size 16, they start their small at a size 16, and then anything smaller than that is extra small, and then everything up goes like medium, large, extra large, right? Because they start their base at the average woman's size, which is really nice, and no other brand that I know of does that. So they have their own particular mission, which is just normalizing that the average woman is size 16. That shouldn't be a secret, right? The thing about Universal Standard is that they are on this expensive side. They're not cheap. They have quality. Actually, this entire outfit happens to be Universal Standard. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that. But they have a ton of beautiful basics that are quality. But we're not here to talk about the clothes. We're here to talk about the denim. Why do I like Universal Standard denim? Like I said, the quality is magnificent. You're not gonna go wrong. I have a pair right here, and I love denim that is soft as butter. So these are Universal Standard right here. This is a basic blue jean, but it has a cuff at the bottom that is sewed. And the reason why I love these jeans is that I love the stretch of their denim, but I also love the butteriness and the smoothness of their denim. And they're gonna last you forever. They're not gonna just get bad and start ripping. Like, I've worn Universal Standard jeans so many times, and they just don't get bad. They don't get bad. Like I said, they are on the more expensive side. So let's take a look on their website so I can give you a price range, because maybe Universal Standard is not within your price range, but we'll get into cheaper options later on in the video. The most expensive jean is $118. The lowest pair of denim I'm seeing is $88. So it's not too bad. Like, I've definitely have seen more expensive denim than that for sure. But at least I know that I'm gonna get a bang for my buck, and I know that they're gonna fit. Like, there's never been a discrepancy in their sizing. I have so much Universal Standard jeans that I never have gotten one pair that is like, why are these tight? And then the other pair like, oh, why are these too big? Fashion to Figure, I used to have issues with that depending upon the color of the denim. And obviously some denim is gonna have more spandex than others, so you really have to read the material. But I know I'm gonna get my size. I can rely on that. They are reliable, right? I never had an issue with anything as far as jeans from Universal Standard. But let me give you guys the cons, because there are cons. Just because they're good quality and smooth, the way that this brand is particularly is that you are able to build your whole wardrobe with their products and mix and match and make different things. But what they're not gonna do is go too trendy. Does that make sense? You're not gonna be able to find the jeans I used to find at Fashion to Figure at Universal Standard. They have a lot of different jeans. You don't see a lot of ripped jeans. It's not that type of store. You're gonna be able to find different styles, right? So for example, you can find a skinny jean, a mom jean. You can find, that's a cool cuffed jean, right? So you're gonna be able to find those sorts of denim, but you're not gonna find anything that's like overwhelmingly fashionable. Comment below if you ever used Universal Standard and let me know what your experience has been. And let's get into the second brand. What is the second brand? Okay, so this second brand is one of my favorites, and I think it's on the more affordable side of the spectrum. You can get a pair of jeans from them from anywhere from $30 to about $70, depending upon what you're looking for. They're also very, I wouldn't say very size inclusive. Let me take that back. Let's see what size they go to. Let's see what size. Okay, so they look to be pretty inclusive. It says that they go from a 000 all the way up to a 31. Very interesting. Let's see what 31's giving, or 32. We're going to the biggest size. I'm checking to see how many jeans are actually available in a 32. Oh, there's quite a few. I didn't even know that. I'm so happy. It doesn't have everything available, but at least they have a size 32. They seem to be a little bit more expensive. These ones in particular are $138, but anyway, it is American Eagle, okay? American Eagle. I accidentally discovered them a long time ago. What happened was my friend used to work there, and someone like returned an online order, and majority of the time if I'm gonna get a pair of jeans or find a pair of jeans in my size, it's because someone returned an order. I don't know if I'm necessarily a size 16 in American Eagle. Like in certain jeans I am, like if they really stretch or curve, I'll be able to fit that. If not, I have to go up a size, right? So they're not really the same all the time. Like it's not as reliable as Universal Standard, especially because they do offer a lot more styles, right? American Eagle, I feel like has really good quality jeans. I love their ripped jeans. If you're into like different fashion styles and you want a jean that's not too out there, like I don't think you're gonna find a pink pair of jeans like Fashion and Figure or anything with pleats or anything like that, but you're gonna get you some reliable ass denim. I brought my boyfriend to the American Eagle because he wanted to, we were at Levi's and I was like, what are we here for? He was like, I need denim. And I was like, okay. And it was such a struggle. And he's a bigger guy too, so I was like, this is not fun. I took him to American Eagle and he absolutely fell in love with their denim. So it's not just great for women, it's awesome for men. So if you have husbands and their crack is always out, just guide them to American Eagle, okay? And like my boyfriend has never liked ripped jeans, but ever since he was able to go there, because they have so much variation of styles and fits, he was able to find a ripped pair of jeans that he's obsessed with. So every time he goes DJ, he'll wear these ripped jeans. But same here. I most likely, if I'm buying from American Eagle, I'm buying from online, but they are epic. So I do have an example of a pair of jeans. Let me go get them. These are American Eagle. These have absolutely no stretch. When I bought them, I got them in a size 18 and they still did not fit. But I still like their stretchy jeans. So you just have to be very careful. The only thing that you have to be wary on, because they're a little bit less expensive, other than like that large size, I found that interesting. Other than like that larger size, I feel like the inside of the denim, if you rub your legs a lot together, if you're a thicker person, your legs are gonna rub. I noticed that the inside of the denim from American Eagle wears off a lot faster than other brands. That's just my opinion, but it also could be that I just choose those first because they're so comfortable. When you get those nice stretch curve jeans, it's hard to not choose those because you're gonna be comfortable. Like those are the type of jeans I'm gonna walk around in New York City in. It feels like I'm wearing sweatpants, and every time I go on road trips, or when we went to Arizona, me and my boyfriend, he wore the jeans on the plane and he felt so comfortable. That's why I love American Eagle, because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing denim. So if you made it all the way here, thank you so much. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. We're about to get into our last top denim brand of 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment if you've ever worn any of these brands or ever heard of them. I know you probably have heard of American Eagle. They're in like every mall in America, okay? Universal Standard, maybe not so much, because I don't think they have any stores. You would have to shop online. All right, so let's get into the last denim of 2024. Now, if you're thinking, Leslie, girl, I don't have $60 either, like, no worries. I'm gonna give you options a lot more affordable, okay? Now, the quality is gonna be questionable, but I still think they're top 3 because They're affordable, they have all different styles, and they're pretty size inclusive. So the third and final brand is going to be, drum roll please, Old Navy. I know you guys are probably not expecting that. I tied it. It's funny because I was gonna say Good American was one of them, but if I had to pick like a luxury denim company, and they're not even a denim company, if I had to pick like a luxury denim brand, I would probably pick Universal Standard over Good American. In my opinion, I feel like I just love the texture of Universal Standard, so that's why I didn't mention Good American. So if you are a fan of Good American, comment below if you guys love that brand. Like I said, it's just that I'm not gonna give you guys 3 really expensive options. I'm gonna give you guys something that anybody could go for, and Old Navy is one of those. I have so many Old Navy jeans, but the thing about Old Navy is that they're gonna shrink. Sorry, they're gonna go bad. It's like Forever 21. I used to only buy my denim from Forever 21 because they were affordable, but they don't last. They don't last, but Old Navy does last longer than these cheaper brands that I was expressing before. Like Forever 21 is very inexpensive, but that denim's not gonna last you at all. If you have ripped jeans, you're just gonna start ripping from the seams. I have a pair of jeans that started as ripped jeans and now the whole leg is just wide open, and that's not how the jean was. But when you have a poor quality made jean, that's just what happens. But no shade to Forever 21. They're not known for like quality, I don't think, right? I still think that they're great. It's just not what I would pick. Anyway, Old Navy, they're size inclusive. You're gonna be able to find all different sizes, different ranges, different colors, and they have mom jeans, skinny jeans, and like I said, they're very affordable. You'll be able to walk in an Old Navy and you could possibly, if you're like a 3X, leave with a pair of denim. You don't have to shop online. It's accessible. Their Old Navies are everywhere, right? Love them for that. However, like as far as the consistency between the fit, again, it's not as like reliable as Universal Standard. Depending upon the material, I would have to go up a couple sizes, and that's just what it is, right? If I pick a piece of denim that doesn't have any stretch in it, I'm gonna go up a size because I'm not gonna be able to. I got curves and humps and rolls everywhere, and I need that extra stretch to assist me. And if it's not there, I'm bursting out the seams, bursting. And because I have smaller legs and no butt, I just be looking crazy. I do be looking crazy, but I know majority of you probably have already tried Old Navy. It's old news, it's fine. And I'm sure there's other brands that are doing really great with denim, and I didn't express that. If you know what those are, comment them below. I would love to try them out for myself, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through. I loved doing this so much. I plan on doing a lot more videos like this, and maybe I'll start talking about my least favorite brands as well. I would not mind doing that. I've been wanting to do that for makeup, skincare anyway, so why not do it for fashion? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!